Radio.
Yo, this is Hustle Mark down in L.A. My boy Keith Cheesy told me to check on in on his radio station. I was calling in. I own a clothing company and a clothing store downtown L.A.
Yeah, no doubt, baby. What's up, man? So for all my listeners out there, man, you know what I'm saying? We got a clothing line cat out of L.A. You know what I'm saying? He gonna explain to us, man, how he getting down and how they actually move their clothes into the position that they're in now. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby? So how the industry treating you, man?
Hey, man, it's a hustle, man. It ain't, so much how it's treating. Because if they was treating us good, it'd be more independent lines doing it.
Yeah.
So basically, we like the one that's really grinding hard, starting our own independent, doing it ourselves, making our T-shirts ourselves, promoting ourselves, going direct to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question. So give us go ahead. So give us a little insight, man, on exactly when you guys started, man, and what actually brought forth this idea, man, to get this clothing line up and running and the way y'all got it running right now.
All right, man. Well, as a youngster growing up in L.A., man, South Central, cats was always getting fresh where they was getting G'd up, or, they all-stars, they khakis. And, growing up in the area, I'm a 70s baby. So growing up in that area, man, I always like to stay clean, whether I was picking up the style from the streets where cats were either banging or the drug dealers wearing, Giorgio Tattini, wearing all the fly gear, watching the, joint TV raps. So fashion always took my heart. So, eventually, once I got off the streets, I started looking for jobs. Niggas time for take care of family. I started working with Men's Land, working downtown in the alleys, and I started studying the fashion game, seeing FUBU come out, seeing Carl Kanai and them do their thing. So basically being inspired by seeing cats coming from the streets, starting their own brand, hooking up with Carl Kanai, hooking up with Tupac, getting it seen on TV. So I always kept up with the movement, but not knowing that it was something in me to get started. So I started making my own T-shirts because I was already in the clothing game from the alley downtown, working at Men's Land in L.A. and malls, hustling, seeing cats like to get fresh. So it was in me to get started, So I started if I could sell all these niggas clothing and all these big shot clothing, why can't I sell my own,
No doubt.
So I came up with a word, and I started studying. I came up with the word, studying the Hebrew dictionary, a word called YATAB, which is a Hebrew word for made, right, pleasing, accepted, and diligent, and good and pleasing. You can always Google it, YATAB, YATAB clothing. I said, I want my clothing to be made right. So I started, pushing my own T-shirts, came up with a logo for his keys, and keys represent opening doors. And I start, hitting the streets like, man, we well and pleasing, we good, we blessed. Even though we in the streets, man, we good.
Yeah, no question.
So I start pushing y'all top clothing. The streets start sucking it in. Cats start supporting me. Start getting their keys on their shirts. And, man, we just been pushing ever since. And we gave birth to other clothing lines like Deep Pocket Clothing. That's available on 93rd in Vermont at a dispensary. And it's independent cats pushing their slogans called my street money, global money. This is all the different Deep Pocket slogans. Stop playing, get to work. Teamwork makes the dream work. And we threw all these slogans on T-shirts where a nigga could just read the shirt and say, yo, I'm with that movement, man. We got a T-shirt called Sucker Free Day. So you might wear that T-shirt and be like, nigga, my whole day I'm saying Sucker Free. So, we got all different. It's a lot of stuff going on with YATAB clothing down on 8th and Olive. 752 downtown LA, 8th and Olive fashion headquarters. It's a movement, bro.
Right. No question. And so what I'm hearing right now, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. You're doing what you're doing, and what a lot of cats don't understand, man. If they got it in their head, man, they can make it happen. And you living proof of it. You know what I'm saying? So
man, if you believe in yourself, guess what's gonna happen when this billionaire and this millionaire run up to you and say, yo, I heard you've been making shirts, you've been doing your thing, I'm going to put up some bread because you showed the dedication and the sacrifice.
Right.
So that's what it's all about, man, not waiting for somebody to give you something, but just keep making. I'm making thousands of shirts every month on my own, waiting for that blessing one day where I can take it to Tokyo, Japan, and get that big manufacturing and do big distribution like Sean John, like Puffy and them, and all the major clothing lines, the Crooks, because in LA, man, cats is sleeping on our talent, you know?
No doubt. So especially kind of give people a little insight. Did you have any formal training in designing of the clothes that you're doing, or was that just something that?
Well, basically, man, when I was younger, I used to hit the garment district and I used to shoplift. Right. So what ended up happening was when I was like 15, 16, old Jew boy was like, "Hey man, I know you be coming here stealing shit, but if you stop stealing, I'll let you come on Saturdays and start helping me because you always like come down here fresh. But I know you be pilling me once in a while." I said, "You know what, man? I won't steal from you, man. Just let me work." Right. And I got up under this Jew boy, and this when South Pole came out, Johnny Blaze came out, Fubu and them was coming out, and I was right there in the pulse of it. Right. So it's like, man, I'm like this. That it inspired me, you know.
Yeah, no question. You know what I'm saying, and especially if you got inspired in that way, you know what I'm saying. The designs of the things are gonna come natural to you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you see the clothing. Basically, you see the clothing, man. Everything repeats itself. Yeah. So you know, it's a few cut and sew brands that's out there doing their thing. Like so it's so many brands out there that's cutting and sewing, man. But one thing about this is cats gonna wear their Levi's, they're gonna wear their hard denim, they're gonna wear their different washes. And long as you know the different washes cats like, you get out there and you get that denim and you get that right shirt, you get that right t-shirt, that right crew neck, them Letterman jackets, and it's all fashion. And fashion just repeats itself, man. Right. You know, whatever was rocking. Like the youngsters wearing snapback now. Man, we did that. But right now, that's what it is. So guess what? We gotta cut and tailor made our fashion to go with what's going on now.
Yeah, no question about that. So tell us, man, is it? We already know it's a grind. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you out there every day doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But now that you out there, now that you're representing what you're representing, is the grind a little bit more easier now? You know what I'm saying? Is the streets really a lot more receptive to the things that you're doing these days? Man, give us a little insight on.
Yeah, man. Well, it's first of all, the streets gonna test your quality. They gonna test your faithfulness, and they gonna test your style. And if you coming with right style and you dedicated, they gonna support you. Yeah. So really, man, the hustle is good because if you love hustling, you love grinding, you love making t-shirts, you like making the right stuff, you love to live and learn. And like Lil Wayne said, man, my old shit is weak. You know, like some of my old shirts is weak. Right. But as we got better, you know, we grew. Right. You know what I'm saying? So basically the streets grow with you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. It's all about trial and error sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's the next step? You know what I'm saying? Like what's your vision?
Man, well, the next step right now, we in LSQ magazine. Okay. I'm basically building an army of independent clothing. I want to give a shout out to Budhead Clothing, which is an actual line started by a blind rapper by the name of Vision. Okay. And he has his own clothing line called Budhead and Bud Tenders and Kush Money Boys, and that's a movement. So while I was in my struggle, I started helping independent lives get there on. So I started building an army of cats around me. We got another clothing line by the name of The Good, The Bad. Is a kid up out of Egypt, and he's telling the story of the good life of Egypt and the bad life, and he got the pharaoh with the half skull face and the regular face. So he's pushing his clothing line. We got Kush Town, which is another dispensary soda. You know, he got an exclusive deal with Snoop Dogg right now, with Khalifa. He making his own product right now, and it's going to be featured in the new movie High School with Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. So he got me working making his Kushtown t-shirts. Yeah. We got Deep Pockets owned by a dispensary on 93rd and Vermont. Some real street cats that's doing their thing. Man, there's so much going on, man. We got so much brands up under us that we like a movement, man. The streets is talking about Kush Money t-shirts. The streets is talking about Deep Pocket t-shirts. The streets is talking about YATAB. The streets is talking about the good, the bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we out there pushing. Yeah. You know, my little homie just started his clothing line called Grind Hard. Yeah. And we know it's all a movement. We got Shiloh Rochelle for the 49ers, who just moved over to the Chicago Bears. He rocking YATAB clothing. We got Dirty Black in Arkansas rocking YATAB. We getting support from comedians down at the Improv. When it's like now we taking it to the next level to be seen. And now we're going to start a newsletter. That's why I hooked up with Keith Cheesy and called down to the radio station because that's my guy. Yeah. So basically, as your radio station FM grow, MafiaLive grow, YATAB Clothing grow. We all just keep networking and pushing each other up to the next level.
Yeah, no question about that. And I'm glad you called. I'm glad you put the meaning to what YATAB was all about, man, because, you know what I'm saying, for one person to just see the word, you know what I'm saying, and not really understanding what it's really all about, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, you let people know, man, what exactly that was all about, man, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't.
That's right, brother, man. We love this, man. We love doing it. Shout out to Young Buck, the designer. You know, that's my little brother, man, Yes, he's in charge of the whole fashion game. We got a newsletter coming. You can reach us on Facebook, YATAB Clothing, Keys Open Doors.
Yeah.
You know, we downtown Los Angeles, fashion headquarters, 8th and Olive. You know, we just some independent cats. We're going to start a newsletter. We're going to start a blog with information on this urban fashion. And we want to network with your station, too, man. Shout out to Key Cheesy. Shout out to Head. You know, to my man BG. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 360. It's a whole movement, man.
We got you. We got you all day, baby. And what I'm liking, and I'm hearing, I'm liking the most, man, is how you actually, man, you know what I'm saying, open up a whole nother gate for cats to be able to get some paper, man. You know what I'm saying? If they can just get creative and use their mind, man. You know what I'm saying? And stop saying, stay away from
because we got a lot of brothers coming home from this penitentiary, man, who been there, done that, who just served their dub, who just served their 25 years for the fast money, and ain't nothing gonna deceive them. So they looking for guidance, man. They looking for some cats that's gonna say, hey, man, let's get this legitimate money. Let's get this 50-cent vitamin water money. Let's get this Ciroc money. Let's get this, you know, all this good money out there, man. You know, this good money, man. This Instagram money, this Facebook money. You feel me? We did 25, 30 years in the penitentiary trying to get it the wrong way. So, you know, them the type of cats I'm trying to love and stick close to and see, get families and have kids and say, man, I did 30 years in prison, man. When I came home, I hooked up with some cats that was doing some good things, and I got a chance to have a family and kids and live life for real.
Yeah, no doubt about that, man. And we appreciate that 100%. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, yo, it was a beautiful thing that you came out, man. You know what I'm saying? And you spent your time with us. You know what I'm saying? You gave us a little lesson, man, on what YATAB is all about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but before we go, I want you to shout out everything and everybody, you know what I'm saying, to that helped you get to where you at, man, and all that contribute to your camp and the things that y'all doing.
Man, I like to say shout out me and the El Shaddai Christian Church. Pastor White took me up under my wing straight out the street. Give a shout out to Wayne Mason, my business partner, Martin Mason Limited, the Fat Tongue originators, the Hookup Paint owners. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ACC Dispensary on 93rd and Vermont, Big PG, independent black cats moving that medical marijuana the right way. Shout out to all the garment district downtown, the cats that gave me my first job. Shout out to Silo, the NFL player. Shout out to Chad Johnson. You know, saying cats out there that I know from the gutter. You know, shout out to Chappy Chap Film Production. Man, shout out to my best friend Bone in Old Folsom right now. When you come home, nigga, I got a dress out for you. Man, shout out for my mama. You know, my brother down in Belize, my whole family in Belize. So one day we're going to have YATAB stores in Belize. You feel me, man? There's so many people to get shout out to my kids, my shorty, everybody that have my back. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Young Buck, you know, the fashion guru, the designer, my nigga Head that holds me down. You know what I'm saying? Supervision, the blind rapper. Shout out to Dirty Black in Arkansas. Shout out to Key Cheesy. Shout out to Crenshaw, Slauson, Avalon, Central, Imperial, you know what I'm saying, all over South Central. To all the brothers out there that lost their life for this street stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to every innocent cat that was killed out there. Mothers out there that lost their child. Shout out to Bunchy Carter. I repeat, shout out to Bunchy Carter, who really fought Geronimo Peck. Cats that really fought for the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real cat that really love where I come from, brother.
No doubt about that. Hey, you heard it right here on Mafia Magazine, baby. And if there's any confusion, don't let it be confused. You know what I'm saying? We right here. YATAB just told you, man, what it's all about in that clothing line that you need to get with. Hey, baby, I appreciate once again you came out, man. You spit your piece to us, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna continue on supporting and continue on networking, man. And you know what I'm saying? Fulfilling some of these dreams, man, that we got out here. You heard? So
that's right, bro. I got some shirts for you. Yeah. So make sure I'm gonna give you my email. Email me everybody's size down there. I want to bless y'all. It's Made Right Fashion, one word, MADERIGHT, fashions with an S @gmail.com. Made Right Fashions @gmail.com. Y'all take care, man. I love y'all, brother. Keep pushing.
No, peace.
Lazy, their whole repertoire.